what's going on? This is Greg. Greg said it. Day before the big game here, Stanford versus Colorado Buffaloes. What is it, Stanford? The trees. Somebody tell me, what is their mascot? I know it's like a logo, like a tree. I don't know what you call it. I guess I need to do my research. But a Friday night game, like high school back in the days, probably the worst part. Well, probably not worse for me. I mean, I know it's going to be cool out there, so they're going to be a lot cooler in Colorado, but it's going to be one of another late night games like CSU. I really didn't like the feeling of that last time. It was an eerie feeling game. Travis went on and got hurt. That kind of confirmed some of the eeriness. The game was close. It was the first close game, like crazy, like getting out of hand. And it was a late game. It was tough, man. I stayed up till almost 2 o'clock that night. And it won on a Friday, so it won on a weekday, so I had the whole day to prepare. I should be able to have some preparation tomorrow on Friday during the day. Maybe I'll definitely need a nap. I think my high school's having a homecoming. I wanted to go by that. It'd just be a bang to get back and see that game at 10. So I don't know how that's going to go. But that up all night thing to watch a football game, man, you better entertain me. I'm down with my Buffs. I'll be watching it, but man, it's rough, man. It's rough staying up that late. And then, trying to be intense at the same time and get into the game. You can't because people going to sleep. And at the same time, your body is tired at the end of the day. So it's hard to have that adrenaline at 12 o'clock at night. It just don't feel right. But anyway, that's that Pac-12 stuff, man. That's that Pac-12. I don't know if they got another. They might have another 10 o'clock game, if I'm not mistaken. Or even another Friday game. I don't know. Because I know a lot of the schedules to be announced earlier. But anyway, this game is coming up. Should be a win. I mean, like a lot of other games. I mean, because you're in that tier. Colorado has, it's not the Colorado of old where you expect to struggle with a team you should beat, or really shouldn't even have beat. You was the bottom for the last years. So it's good to be in a position where you expected to win, but man, that expectation is rough when you're doing silly stuff, like making silly penalties, you're missing tackles, you're not blocking. Like, it don't make it fun. That's why people complain. They don't make it fun because it's irritating. Because, like Coach Prime said, you're better than that. And, I don't mind a tough football game if it's a good football game, but I don't like tough games that are made tough. It's irritating. And so Stanford is what they consider a running team, but like some other people say, teams tend to do the opposite when they play Colorado. Like Arizona State's supposed to be a running team, and they pass more, and we shut down their run, or maybe they shut down their run, or both. But they stayed in the game passing. But they did have long drives. And if anything, for a team that's not as talented, they definitely want to do that, these long, sustained drives. I think Colorado, I'm going to say again, I think they should be able to figure some things out. They had some changes in personnel. One thing you kind of like but don't like is the inconsistency in who's going to start. It's like week to week is a different person, so I don't know how they get the reps and the momentum. But I think it's going to be probably a slightly different linebacker core. They've been experimenting on the line with variations. Just the pains of having a new team and figuring it out, who works well together, and the players kind of, coming into their own, and coaches knowing what they have. So that's the challenge with that. So we're still seeing a combination of players on that defense and even offense, trying to figure out who's going to be the running back and who needs to get reps. And all of them good enough to get reps. And the receiver core, some people want reps. We do have Travis coming back. So hopefully we can end the fiasco going over there at that corner with 4 or 5 people playing that corner position, because Cooper pretty much maintained his spot. So we can lock down some things. We can focus on some other things. So with Travis coming back, hopefully he's playing, then we should be able to at least have that cornerback position more stable. If he needs a break, if he's playing offense, we know now who can come in. It shouldn't require injury for him to get some rest, especially him just coming back. We know who can go in on offense. We've seen Amari and Miller step up. Antonio's doing, decent. Definitely love to see him play some tight end, have some big boys at tight end, and really throw off some stuff. We've been all wanting to see some different looks. We all have requested to see two back looks, in that split formation. We want to see. I've been wanting to see Shedeur, take advantage of these blitzes, watch him film, and know when he can just take off because he's unaccounted for. Because what they can't do is blitz him and cover all them guys downfield. What they can't do is blitz him and not leave the middle of the field wide open. Just can't do that. So just really take advantage of it. They said the players watch film. I'm assuming that they watch film together and then they have hours on their own. I remember even high school, what good is you watching film by yourself? Just say you watch film, run it while you eat some popcorn, not pay attention on your phone. Like, real actively engaged, because you don't play football by yourself. So I don't know how watching film by yourself in football works. That's weird to me. I would love to see these guys watch film with the people they're playing with. That's their chance to kind of put some stuff together and know what each other's thinking when you watch film together. If your extra time is watching film, I think that would be the time you watch with other people. I know the coach is leading the film when he's have you all watching film. But as far as you watching on your own time, I would think you would watch it with that guy who you're right beside, so you can get a feel of what he's thinking and what you all plan to do. So hopefully y'all doing that. Other than this, I watch my film. It's not baseball. Like, it's a football, right? So that's one of those things that caught my eye. Like, what's going on? What's that about? I'm talking about watching film. Because I believe film will help with a lot of stuff that they keep messing up on, like misalignments. I'm tired of seeing linebackers running the same hole. It makes absolutely no sense, even at the high school level. And, over pursuing. He's a linebacker on your right. Why are you on top of his back? You have a whole nother responsibility. He's already over there. Why do y'all need to be standing on top of each other? The man cut back and go up opposite side of the field. Nobody's there. That's so elementary. I've said this 100 times. Your defensive end, why are you flushing down? You're backside. That backside corner. You're not worried about that other side of the field till you cross the doggone line, you take your angle. Why are you running over there? He haven't even crossed the line of scrimmage. He cut back and go to the other side of the field. Nobody's even over there. That's unheard of. So it's like, I think watching film and communicating, not just a practice, because, practice is practice, but preparing for the game is preparing for the game. This is what I do. This is what we do. This is what you, and like that. If they can do that, I don't see how the issues continue, specifically on defense. And they really can apply that to the offensive line. Like, if they're not hanging together and talking about what they do and you block right next to me, what are you doing? I don't really know the culture of it. But if I play left tackle and you play left guard, and even center, all of us should be in sync with, our blocking assignments and how we're going to go about, okay, if this guy blitz it. You just don't get in the game and communicate. And you just communicate at practice. This is an ongoing thing to make sure you're ready for the game, to make sure you're on the same page, like anything else. So I'm hoping that's going on, because it will make no sense if it's not. Because I don't see how you expect to get in the game and be on the same page with somebody you haven't even discussed it with. Only the coach tell you what to do, but y'all haven't really discussed. When I see this is what I'm going to do, or this is what I expect you to do, or what should we do type of conversation. And all them missing blocks, I watched Young get in, come in at right tackle. Two guys came in, he didn't block down one of them. Now, you can tell me you're confused on which one, but to not block neither one, and you just sit there and do this, and let them both go by you. At least give your quarterback a chance to escape from one. You got two people bearing down to him at the same time. That's unheard of, guys. I don't know what this mess is. I mean, you make it to this level, you know how to do something. You don't have to be the strongest and the fastest, but you can do something, right? And those big blunders there is like you never played ball before. It's not that much trickery in the world, especially you've been playing ball for some years. Hopefully you didn't just start playing last year. So, again, film helps with that. Y'all both block the same man, let the other man go, or y'all both assume the other man got it and let him go. That's not what happens from somebody who practice every day and who's been practicing all summer and who watch film and who's 20-some years old and playing at college level. That doesn't go together, guys. It doesn't go together. I don't want to be on my soapbox, but I expect those things to be made up. Okay, the score, we tired of predicting score, but we do want to see the fundamentals. We do want to see, your blocking assignment. We do want to see, what to do in your coverage, in your position. That's what we really want to see this week going into the bye, because you can't excuse it for so long. You in the 6th game, going to 7th game. And it's a game you need. And yeah, you got a tough road, but you're playing one game at a time and one play at a time. And all that involves you knowing your assignment. And your assignment has all to do with preparation and communication. I just sound like an old football coach right there. But that's what I'm expecting to see. Like, all the cute stuff is almost like not practice, but like practice. Like, correct some things, build on some things, and do them right. All this, like I said, I've never been a guy who like watching the game. I don't care who win. Y'all both garbage to me. Y'all both unfundamental, both undisciplined. I don't want to see no football game. And I won. Y'all both sorry. You the best of the worst. Because it's no excuse. You got the coaching staff, you got facilities. Play like you were a coach. It's like watching a Saw movie. Like, the movie ended, it was over, but it was horrible. Like, it's not enjoyable when it's not quality. Play a quality game that's worth staying up 2 o'clock in the morning on. Because I know y'all gonna have to wait all day for the game. That's hard. And it's gonna be cool. And it's just like you waiting all day to play. I guess in your time, it was 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock game at that time. So you waited. You got up in the morning. That's the thing. You gotta have the discipline, folks, to wait a whole day to play. But hey, like I said, we did in high school. Maybe they'll give them reminiscence of high school. Because high school, you waited all day to play. And it's Friday night. So I hope this be a good Friday night. But don't play like you're in high school type of game. And with that, I'm Greg. Greg said it. And I also said, you watching this video, especially at this point, you should be subscribed, liking, give this social currency. Like I said, I've had 80% people who watching this and not subscribers or whatever. Go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and I'll talk to y'all soon.